Okay, guys, and we are live. What's going on, guys? Stockmarketchuy. Welcome back to the channel. So today we're just gonna start out with. So obviously, make sure if you guys like the content, make sure you guys subscribe and like the live/video, depending on when you're watching. And then also, don't forget to follow me on the social medias. I have the LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter down below. So make sure you guys check them out if you guys want to connect and bounce off ideas off each other. All right, and here's just some of the things that we're going to be taking a look at. So we're going to see how the two portfolios did as well. And then I bought a new stock, bought 100 shares of it so I can sell options on it. And then we're going to be taking a look at the M1 Finance portfolio as well. And then last but not least, we're going to see how much we made in dividends so far for this month. All right. So obviously, first off, let's take a look at the two Robinhood portfolios. So here's how this one did. 1 second, guys. All right. So let's see. So this Robinhood portfolio. So here's how it did for the day on Friday. Today's Saturday, so the market's obviously closed, but here's how it did for the 1 week, for the 1 month, 7%, for the 3 months, 9.9%, and then year to date, we are at 18.43, and then for the 1 year, we are at 27.5%. So here's how this Robinhood portfolio did for that, and then we're going to take a look at the retirement one now. So here's how this one did for the 1 day, 1% up, for the past week 2.7, for the past month 15%. This one is basically just all PayPal and then SoFi, TSLL, and then a couple of JEPQ shares. And for the 3 months, 12.5%. Year to date, we're at 17.48, and then for the 1 year, around 20%. And then for the all time for this one we started in July 6th, 2023. So that's how we're doing with that. And so yeah, that's how that one's been going. Now let's take a look at the brand new stock that I bought. And then the stock that I bought was, let me take that away. It was, where is it on here? It was TNA. So if you don't know what TNA is, it's the Russell 2000. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically the small cap stocks, the 2000 smallest cap stocks. And so this one, it's been pretty much trading at a range. Now it's out of that range, but when I was in it, it was like around $35, and now it's basically shot up to 40-ish dollars. So I've been selling puts on it, right? So I have 2 cash secured puts, a covered call, a cash secured put, and then 2 more cash secured puts. So I've been selling options on this one already, but yeah, and then I decided to sell a call on it. It was for 42, and then obviously underwater on this one, but I'm still selling cash secured puts, so make money off this one both ways. So yeah, there's that. That's the one stock that I did buy, was TNA. And like I said, this one's been trading on a range, so I'm pretty confident in this one. And then I'm still holding a lot of SGov. And then if you don't know what this one is just basically 3-month treasuries. This is basically like cash because look, if you guys see, every single time that it pays out, it goes back down to like $100 and like 33 cents. It just keeps doing that and that. So basically, every single time that it pays out, it just goes back down to around that range. So I've been just holding that for right now, just in case the market just keeps going down, holding cash in that. All right, so yeah, that was that stock that I just bought. And then now let's take a look at the M1 Finance portfolio. So here's the M1 Finance portfolio. And this one, I don't hold that many stocks. So these ones are all just monthly paying stocks. And then I added these two. These two are going to be weekly paying stocks. And I don't know when I'm going to put money into this, but when I do, it's going to go into these two. But here I have Realty Income, JEPQ, Agreed Realty Income, SPYI, Devo, and QILG. And like I said, all of these are monthly paying stocks, and then these two are going to be weekly, which is going to be, I'm going to see how they do. And if they don't do that well, I can always just take these two out. It's not going to be that big of a deal. And also, I won't be putting that much money into these two. Like these two are going to be 4% each. And then as you guys can see, here's how much the target is. This one's the target 1430, 14, 16, 10, 8, and then these two are 4. And then, all right, guys, the last thing is, this is obviously going to be a short live, but let's just see. So here's how much we made in dividends so far. So for the QQQ, $152.30. Nike, nothing. Starbucks, $57. Ascov, we made $11.33. JetP, $11.09. JetQ, $107. Realty Income, $7.36. ADC, $4.59. And then that brings the total income to $351.21 as of right now. And we still have, let me see how many days. We still have about 7 more days until the month is done. So we're going to see how much money we can actually make. And then as of right now, I've been tracking the income for like per month for dividends. So we're going to be tracking that throughout the rest of this year, and then just to see how we finish off. Because one of the goals is to make at least $250 per month with dividends. And right now, for this month, we're beating it by $100. But obviously, the average is going to go down because this is one of the best paying months. This one, and then September as well. So yeah, that's that. And then also, before I leave you guys, I'm just gonna share with you guys some of the plays or some of the roles that I'm gonna be looking to take. So obviously, HIMS has gone up quite a bit. Well, actually, it came down a little bit. So this one was under pressure because HIMS did go up quite a bit. Oh yeah, like right here, it was close to 1750, which my covered calls were under pressure. So I'm probably gonna be taking a look at rolling this one just because it's getting so close to that strike price. And then these Riot cash secured puts, obviously that's my strike price is $10, so I'm gonna have to roll this one out. And right now I don't have that much brokerage cash, so I'm gonna have to look to roll this one to at least 27 days out, and the strike price was 10. I don't know if I'm going to roll these or if I'm just going to keep these, but if I do decide to roll these 1 month later, I can get $48 more, and then hopefully by then Riot would have gone up in price, and then I have these covered calls. So these ones are doing good so far. So these are $9.50. So if I roll these out to September 13th, I would get $44 in credit, which wouldn't be the best, but honestly better than losing money. And then SSO, these ones, let's see. So right now it's going to be at $86.83. So if I wanted to roll this option, and obviously 2 weeks after that, so if I wanted to keep it at $88, I would be getting $115. But I think I'm going to roll it out to $89 just in case the market keeps going up. And then this one, I'm probably going to just get 90 cents for it. So here's how much net credit I would get. But I would bump up my strike price from $88 to $89, which would give me $100 in capital appreciation, which is honestly what I'm looking for. And then these ones I for sure have to roll. These ones I'm probably going to have to take a net debit on it. Unless, of course, I wanted to roll it out for like a month. Then I could. Oh, no, they're still going to be underwater. Let's see. I have to pay back $535. So yeah, I think what I'm probably going to do is instead of rolling it out a month, I'm just going to roll it out for 2 weeks. And I'm going to take a net debit, but probably going to get my strike price to this one right here, to $86.50. And then take a net debit because I still have some brokerage cash on here, which is all right with me. And then also for this month, I already made $8K, so it's really not that big of a deal. And then I'm going to have these two right here to where I can roll these bad boys out. Obviously 2 weeks out, like how I like to do it, bi-weekly. $40, where are they? Here we go. So I would be getting a net credit of, we'll call this 0.68 for the lower range, and I'm going to be getting $135 in net credit, which is good. And then let's see TQQQ. This one, like obviously 2 weeks out. So this one I would probably do $72 and bump up my strike price from 70 to 72 and get $42 in that credit. So that'll be fine with me. The one that I'm really down on though are these two TSLL cash security puts. So if I rolled it from, let's see, 12, I would be getting $106 in that credit. But if I rolled it, let me see what my options are. So this, I think this looks very interesting. So I think this is probably what I'm going to do on Monday, is roll my option from 12 to 11, and then go from 8:30 to 9:27, and then I'm just going to pay a debit of $40. Actually, let's say it's like $30 that we pay. So it's going to be like around $60 that I have to pay in net debit, but that's all right. Just because right now I'm just looking to make sure that I don't get assigned on any of these, just because I don't have that much buying power. I know it says I have 12K, but some of it would be on margin, so I want to be careful with that. I don't want to over leverage myself, but I don't see no other plays. Trying to see if there's anything that I'm really like down on. Obviously, this one right here, the covered call that I did, but everything else seems to be all right. Yeah, everything else seems to be all right. And then one thing that I did do was I rolled this PayPal covered call all the way to the expiration date is January 17th of 2025. But I think what I'm going to do is if I make enough premium for this week, I'm probably just going to roll this back all the way to, we'll do the 20th and 363. So I'll probably do this one. Or maybe if I do make enough premium, I'll do 71 or 72 to see how it goes. But all right, guys. I think that is pretty much everything that I wanted to cover. Just want to show you guys some of the plays and some of the things that I'm thinking about doing once Monday comes. And then $200 is going to go into this account on Monday, so that'll help me a little bit so I can buy some more dividend paying stocks. And then let me show you guys some of the stocks that I do have that I paid dividends. So my two small ones are Vici and ADC on here. And then where is it? I have Nike on here as well, but this one is a quarterly dividend payer, and JetQ is the one that I have the most in. So JetQ, I have 264 shares, which is around 10% of this portfolio, and down on the shares by around $300. And we're going to show more. We're just going to look at the dividends. And for the past 2 months, they gave me $100 for July, and then August, $106. And I added, I think I'm at 263 in the shares, so it's like roughly around 14 more shares that I added on here. So I should be getting like $110-ish if the amount stays the same. But obviously, we're going to be looking at how they're doing, and if they pay me out the same, then I'm going to be getting around $110, which I want to keep growing this so then I can either put it back into this, or I can just put it into different dividend paying stocks. I think I'm probably just going to keep adding shares to this, and then whatever I get from there, I'll put it into, I think Vici is going to be doing amazing, so I think I'm probably going to put it into Vici. But all right, guys, I will do another update during this week, so make sure you guys stay tuned. Make sure you guys look out for the lives. And then, like, I always forget to say, but make sure you guys like and subscribe. And then don't forget to follow me on social medias if you guys want to connect. But all right, guys, this has been everything. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Thank you.